Oh.
You can't barbecue?
I know how to do, but I don't want to cook. I'm
Oh,
interpreting.
okay. I don't want to cook. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Sometimes I do not want to cook either. All right. Well, welcome, Mateus. Hello, Ming.
Hello.
How are
Hi.
how are you today?
I'm very energetic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? It's
Perhaps I got a good night's sleep. Oh.
and you got to sleep in. It's one
Yeah.
o'clock.
No, no, no. I woke up 2 hours ago.
Okay. Two
Yeah.
hours ago. Ming, that was 11
Oh,
o'clock in
three
the
hours. Three
morning.
hours ago. 3 hours ago.
Okay. Okay. Well, very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, no problem. I did not wake up until 9 o'clock today. So I got
Yeah.
to sleep in, and it was so nice. It was
Yeah.
very nice. Well, good to see you, Ming. I'm glad you're energetic and energized today.
Thanks.
Yep. All right. Hello, Alex.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good.
And
Do
you?
you have, oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you have any exciting plans for the weekend?
No, I have to study English,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, studying English is my plan.
Okay. All
Yeah,
weekend, just studying English. Well,
w-
good. It's good
yeah,
practice.
yes.
Well, welcome to class, Alex. Nice to have you.
Thanks.
Yep. And hello, Monica.
Hello.
How are you today?
Mm, I'm fine. I'm okay, thanks.
Oh, okay, good. That doesn't sound very good for a weekend.
Yeah, because I'm trying to recover. I was I was sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
Yeah,
stinks. I
yeah.
hope
So I'm trying to get better.
I hope you get better soon.
Me too.
Well, welcome to class, Monica. Nice to see
Thank
you
you.
here.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, guys. So, the first thing we are looking at, we are going to hopefully clear up the confusion between harm, hurt, damage, injure, and I think that's it for today's class, because I know these verbs in English can be very similar and sometimes confusing. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, but there's the link right there as well. So here we go. Okay. Hurt. Let's read, let's see, this much of it. Oh, not, okay. Right here. And let me zoom in so y'all can see. Okay. All right, so Mateus, can you read that first part for us?
Okay, hurt, verb. If part of your body hurts, you feel pain there. If you hurt someone, you cause them a feel pain.
Mm-hmm.
Note that verbs that refer to physical feelings, hurt, age, I don't know how to pronounce it, etc.,
Etc. Mm-hmm.
etc., can often be used in simple or progressive tense with no difference in meaning. You
Mm-hmm.
have been knocked over? Tell me where it hurts. It is hurting. My arm hurts. You're hurting my arm. Ouch! Don't touch me. That hurts.
Good. This word is ouch.
Ouch!
Ouch. Perfect. And this word is ache.
Ache. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
thanks.
So, for example, there are words in English that mean that something hurts, but you can call it an ache. So, for example, toothache. Okay? I have a toothache. It means my tooth really hurts. But for example, when your throat hurts, you call it a sore throat. Okay? A sore throat. So it is not an ache. It's sore. Okay?
I have a question.
Tell me.
It says, have you been knocked over?
Mhm.
Does that mean you got knocked over by someone or something?
Yeah,
Or does it
probably.
mean something else?
So maybe you're playing a sport or something. Has someone knocked you over? Or maybe little kids are playing in a park and the mom was not paying attention to the child. So she runs up to the child and says, "Have you been knocked over? Tell me where it hurts."
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me say hello. I think we have some other students joining us. Let's see. Amare.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. How are you?
Fine, thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Good. I like the little picture. Is that your dog? I
Yes,
like
teacher. It's my little dog.
Oh, how cute. What's his name?
And her name is Chiquita.
Chiquita. Okay, so it's a girl. How cute. She's
Yeah.
so cute and little. And is it a Chihuahua? Is that a Chihuahua?
Yes, teacher. Yeah, teacher. It's a Chihuahua. Yes.
Oh, how cute. Cute. All right, very cute. Well, welcome to class. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you, teacher.
Let me say hello to Jose.
Hello, teacher. How are you doing?
I am great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, good. Jose, is this your first time with me?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. Where are you from? Or here, I can show you so you can
Yeah,
see me.
actually, I'm from Brazil.
You're from Brazil. Okay. And is that your family in the picture?
No, not actually. Those are some students of mine.
Oh, cool. So you teach.
They are in an exchange program. They are heading to Canada by the next month.
Okay, okay. So are you a teacher, a professor? What is your job?
Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to teach them English for a while.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. And now they're traveling up to Canada for the summer?
Yeah. They will be traveling to Canada by the next month.
Okay. And is it for all of summer?
Actually, they will stay there for about 6 months.
Oh, wow. 6 months.
Yeah, all the Brazilian government will pay for all their expenditures.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, sure it is.
That's very exciting. And what type of so you're an English teacher, and is it for high school, middle school,
Yeah,
college?
actually, yeah. I set up an English course here. It's a mini English course, and I teach them by the Brazilian government program for the schools most needed, and so it's very nice, and I am helping them out with that.
Oh, very good. Well, that sounds like a wonderful job.
Yeah,
Well,
very rewarding.
yes, exactly. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Jose. Welcome to class.
Oh, thanks a lot.
All right. And hello again, Taniti.
Hello again, teacher.
Nice to see you.
Nice. Me too.
All right, guys. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. Okay, sorry. Was there a question from someone, or would we like to continue? Okay. Oh, yes. So any other questions from this part, class? So we are learning about hurt. Okay? So the verb hurt. Hurt is a verb. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with let's have Alex. Alex, you can go ahead and read. Oops. This next part.
Okay. You can also hurt someone's feelings and cause them to feel emotional pain. I think she's going to be hurt. I don't think she will ever fall in love again. What hurt me most was the betrayal. How could he behave like that?
Good. Perfect. Okay. Any questions from this part?
So it's okay.
Okay. All right. So now we are going to create sentences using hurt as a verb. Okay. So yes, we are going to use hurt as a verb. Monica, can you give me an example sentence with hurt?
For example, don't hurt me.
Hurt me. Perfect. Ming?
Another?
Oh, I'm Ming? Person,
okay.
student right here. Sorry.
Yeah. So make a sentence with the verb hurt.
Yes, with it as a verb.
I'm a easygoing, nice guy. I always try to not say things to hurt people's feelings.
I always try to avoid saying
things to hurt people's feelings. That might hurt people. I don't know.
They could, yeah. Sorry, all those ways were fine. Okay, that might hurt people's feelings, but this is the one we're gonna go with. So I'm an easygoing, nice guy. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, I'm an easygoing, nice guy. I always try to avoid saying things that might hurt people's feelings. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Let's see. Mateus.
Could I use this verb to hurt? Sorry. Could I use this verb to hurt a face of someone? Like.
It depends. I hurt his face. You could say. You could say.
With someone?
You could say his face hurts me. Meaning that his face is not very pretty looking, but that's very, very mean to say. Or you can say it as a joke.
Okay.
Your face hurts to look at, for example.
I think that's right. Hurt means that I didn't get it well. Hurt means that feelings, or can be something like a.
It can be physically.
Okay. I can talk. Don't fight with me because I will hurt you.
Good. Exactly. Don't fight with me because I will hurt you. Exactly. So it can be a physical type of hurt. I will hurt you. Or you can say his face is going to hurt after I'm after I'm done fighting him. Okay.
Okay.
His face is going to hurt after I'm finished with him. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, Tanichi, can you give me an example with hurt?
Okay. Last week I was playing football and I fell down on the ground, so I was hurting my arm.
Last week I fell down. Last week I was playing football and fell on the ground and hurt my arm.
Okay.
And hurt my arm. So you can say, and my arm was hurting. You could say, my arm was hurting. But, for example, if it happened in that moment when you fell, if it happened because you fell, you would say, I hurt my arm. Okay?
Oh, okay.
You can say, for example, you could say, I fell down and after it started hurting. Okay? It
Okay.
started hurting. Okay? But good. Great sentence. I think Elcio was next. Can you give me an example with hurt? Or did you give me one?
Hurt. I will never hurt you.
I will never hurt you. Perfect. I will never hurt you. Good. Amari? Amari?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. I don't like to go to the dentist I don't like to go to the dentist because it always hurts me.
Me too.
Dentist. Because it always hurts. Or because they always hurt me. Good. So you can say both. Because it always hurts or because they always hurt me. Good. Perfect. Alex? Can you give an example with hurt?
Yeah. He hurt himself knocking his head against the wall.
Against the wall. Okay, you can say knocking his head against the wall. Was he angry, or was he just sitting there, just repeating the motion? Was he angry?
Yeah, I was thinking about a guy or a person with psychological problems. You know, when the people who are in the special places, psychiatrics and all these things.
Wait. He hurt himself. Wait, when they're in an insane asylum? When they're crazy?
Yeah. A person hurt himself.
Okay. So you can say knocking his head against the wall, but it might be better to say banging. It means he's doing it very forcefully. So he's either very angry or very upset, and so he's banging. It's very forceful. Okay?
Like bang. Okay.
He hurt himself banging his head against the wall.
Okay, and we could say he got hurt. No, he got hurt.
He got hurt. He got hurt.
Without himself.
Yes.
Himself.
Without himself. He got hurt because he was banging his head against the wall, for example.
Okay. Okay.
Great job. Okay, hello, Ken.
Yes, hello. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. All right. So, Ken, how would you say hurt?
Okay.
As a verb.
I'm not gonna hurt your feeling.
I'm not going to hurt your feelings. Good. I'm not going to hurt your feelings. Perfect. Okay, so let's continue with, where did my thing go? Oh, okay. So now we're going to look at hurt as a noun or an adjective. If you want, you can write me sentences. Okay, so you can type your example sentences to me if you want. Okay, but we are just going to continue after hurt. We are going to look right at injure. Okay, because I want to continue. I want us to have time to see all the verbs. Okay, so let's have Monica, can you read this one for us? Hurt as a noun or an adjective?
Hurt,
Mhm.
hurt as a noun or adjective.
Mhm.
The hurt that she felt was deep and would only be softened with the passing of time.
Mhm.
They were suffering from shock, but didn't seem to be otherwise hurt.
Perfect. Great. Okay, so we are going to continue to injure as a verb. Okay, so let's look at this one. So, Elcio, can you read that for us?
Okay, injure is as a verb or as a noun? A verb,
As
né?
a verb, yes.
In the sentence, describe people suffering from shock above hurt could be replaced by injury. If you injure somebody, you cause physical damage to part of their body, usually the result of an accident or through fights. A number of bombs have exploded, seriously injuring scores of people. The demonstrators injured a number of innocent people when they started throwing stones.
Good. Okay, let's have Amari, can you read injured as a noun and an adjective?
Yeah, yes, teacher. Injured.
Okay.
The injured were taken to hospital by air ambulance.
Good.
Their injuries were thought to be serious.
Good.
He was not seriously injured, though his coach took him off at halftime as a precaution.
Good.
2 minutes of injured time were played at the end of the first half.
Good. Yes, this should say first, so great job. This should say first. Okay. Not fist. Okay. So now you can give me an example with injure as a verb or injured as a noun or an adjective. Okay? So you can give it to me both ways. Remember, as an adjective, it's injured. As a noun, it's injury. Okay? So let's start with Mateus. Give me an example sentence.
The injury was horrible.
Was horrible. Good?
With the verb. Can I pass? Because I'm reading.
Yes, no problem. No problem. Remind me to come back to you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Ming.
So injury or injured, both are okay?
Yeah, you can use whichever.
I've never had. Wait.
Sorry, Ming. Okay, I'm gonna explain. The injured, when this is a noun though, it's talking about the people who are injured. Okay.
Oh.
The injured are talking about like a mass of people. Injury is, for example, the cut or the wound or however you are hurt. Okay. So, for example, the injury was horrible or the injury was severe, meaning you might die. Okay.
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 I've never had a serious injury in my life.
Good. Injury in my life. Wonderful. Good. Good example. Okay. Monica, can you give me an example with injured, injury?
So injury is always something serious?
Yes.
Okay. So the bus crashed There were some seriously injured people.
Exactly. The bus crashed. There were some seriously injured people. Perfect. Yes. Let's have Ken.
Luckily, most injured were not seriously injured.
Okay, wait. Say the first word again.
Maybe
Luckily.
yeah.
Okay. Luckily.
Or fortunately, yeah.
Or fortunately. Both are good. Okay, so luckily, most injured.
Were not seriously injured.
Okay, good. Perfect. Exactly. Luckily, most injured, or most, luckily, most of the injured were not seriously injured. Okay? Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. Good. It means the people that were hurt were not seriously hurt. Okay? Perfect. Alex.
Okay, the child fell down from the bike and got a lot of injuries.
And got many injuries. Okay. So, for example, maybe he broke a lot of bones. That is an injury. Okay.
Yeah.
The child fell. I would say the child fell off the bike.
Fell
Okay.
off. Okay.
The child fell off the bike and got many injuries. Or, and you could say, and was seriously injured. Okay? You can also say that. The child fell off the bike and was seriously injured. Okay? Both are good?
Okay.
All right. Amari? Amari?
Yes, teacher.
Ah.
Yes, the little dog was injured by a car.
Aww. That's a good sentence, but it's very sad. The little dog was injured by a car. All right. Elcio?
Hello?
Hello?
Injured or injured?
Injured.
My dog was injured for a catch.
My dog was injured from what?
From a cat.
Oh. My dog was injured from a cat. Okay, my dog was injured by a cat.
By
It means the cat injured the dog, right? The cat injured my dog, or my dog was injured by a cat. Perfect. Great job. Mateus?
Okay, now injured. I tried to save that kid, but he was injured by the bus.
Oh, injured by. Yes, I did not think this class would be this sad, but it is very sad.
Because that's the verb.
Yes. I tried to save that kid, but he was injured by a bus. Okay, good. Great job. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this next one. Okay, let's look at the verb first. So, let's see. Ming, can you read that for us?
The highlighted part?
Yes.
Wound?
Mm-hmm.
If you wound somebody, you inflict physical damage on part of their body, especially a cut or hole in their flesh caused by a gun, a knife, or some other weapon, often in battle. There was no escape. They were mortally wounded by the enemy fire. The driver of the Red Cross ambulance was wounded by the shrapnel or shrapnel.
Shrapnel. Mm-hmm.
Okay. In English, it's often a matter of knowing which adjectives collocate, I don't know that word, with which nouns and which adverbs go with which verbs. In this particular word family, the adverb-verb collocations are normally as follows: badly hurt, seriously injured, mortally wounded. You will also have noticed that with these verbs, the passive voice is often used.
Okay. All right. So before we move on, because there was lots of information in here, do we have questions on different words from this part? Do we know what a shrapnel is? This word right here? Do we know this word? Shrapnel?
I think it's the when bullet explode, the sharp thing caused by the explosion.
Yes. Yes, it's the small little pieces. So it's from a bomb or maybe a bullet. It's the small little pieces that are part of the explosion. Okay. Okay, anything else that we do not understand?
To collocate.
Yes, it just means when something goes with something else, so it matches. It's for example, in this sentence, it's the words that go together.
Oh.
Okay. Means they sound the best. They go together. Okay. So like for example, badly hurt, seriously injured, mortally wounded. That's why when y'all were giving me your sentences, a lot of them talked about serious or seriously injured. This is the adverb that goes along with injured. Okay, it's very common to hear. Okay. Okay. Any other questions on this part? On this verb part of wound? And usually it's talking about a cut or like a hole, like a puncture mark, okay? Usually with wound, okay? All right, then let's continue. Alex, can you read this part? The noun and adjective part. It's not letting me highlight it.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. Bone, noun, bonded, adjective. The open bone really needed stitches and took a long time to heal. The 4 wounded men were taken to the field hospital in the back of the jeep.
Good.
We also have the expressions to rub salt into the bone, for example, to make an unpleasant situation even worse and to lick one's bones. Another example, to slowly recover after being defeated or made to feel ashamed or unhappy.
Okay, wait, let me stop you right there. Okay, so these two are idioms, okay? And they mean different things. So to rub salt in the wound, to make a bad situation worse, okay? To lick one's wounds is to slowly recover after being defeated, or to feel ashamed or unhappy, okay? And the pronunciation is wound.
Can you repeat, please?
Wound.
Wound.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, now continue.
Okay. I didn't want to rub salt into the bones, so decided not to mention Bob's infidelity. The British team could only retire and lick their wounds after such a comprehensive defeat on Spanish soil.
Good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Any questions from here? from this part?
A bomb can wound someone.
Yes. A bomb can wound someone. Yes, very much so.
How about wound of mind?
Wound of mind? What do you mean?
Kind of emotional wound or scar of the mind or something like that.
Okay. He can be emotionally wounded. Yeah, that sounds okay.
Okay.
Like he's scarred about something, he's emotionally wounded. Yeah, you can maybe say that.
Okay.
That'll be okay. All right.
And if I cut onion in the kitchen and I cut my finger, is that related somehow to this wound?
Yeah, so you can say I got a wound from cutting onions. Usually you would just say I cut myself cutting onions. But yeah, it is a type of wound. Wound are usually more serious. So for example, if you were cutting onions and you cut a really deep you cut it very deep into your skin and you needed stitches, you got a wound from cutting onions. But for example, if you just accidentally tapped your finger with the knife, it's just a cut. It's not really a wound. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So yes, you can wound yourself from cutting onions. That can be dangerous. All right. Okay. Any other questions? All right, then let's try to give examples with wound as in a verb, or wound as in a noun or adjective. Or you can try to use the phrase the idioms. Okay. So you get to choose, but something with wound. All right. So Ming, why don't you start for us?
I wounded myself preparing dinner.
I wounded myself preparing dinner. Good. All right. Amari? Amari?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. His wound was so serious that he needed some stitches.
Good. Perfect example. His wound was so serious that he needed some stitches. Perfect. Let's have Ken.
Okay. How can I say? Injured or a light wound.
Yes, it can be. Wound is sometimes, if you're talking about the noun, wound is more specific because wound usually involves blood because it's a cut or it's a hole or a piece of your skin is gone, so you're bleeding. Okay, so wound is more specific.
Okay.
Okay, and injured can be from anything. So, for example, he got hit by a car and his bones are broken, so now he's injured. Okay?
So, yeah, animals tend to lick their wounds.
Yes. Good. So, this is actually not using the idiom, but this makes sense. Yeah, so this is actually true. This is not the idiom. This is them physically, they do physically lick their wounds. Okay, so it's not really an expression, it's true. Okay, Animals tend to lick their wounds. Okay? I think it's to stop infection, I think, but I don't know.
I
Okay?
think so.
I don't know. I'm not a I don't know. I'm not an expert of animals, but that's just my opinion. Okay? Great example though, Ming. Okay, Monica?
Stop feeling sorry about yourself. Go over it. Don't lick your wounds.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get over it. Stop licking your wounds.
Wow, I had so many mistakes.
No, you're good. Yeah. Stop. Is that what you said?
Yes, but you changed some words, I think, because they were wrong.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get over it. Stop licking your wounds.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Mateus?
The people were wounded by the bomb on the street.
By the bomb on the street. Do you mean the people that were walking on the street, or do you mean the bomb is on the street?
I mean the people was walking on the street.
Okay.
And the bomb was there.
Okay. Yes. So you would say the people on the street were wounded by the bomb. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Because otherwise it sounds like the bomb is on the street, which it could be. It could be. But you're meaning that the people that were walking on the street. Okay? Okay. So good job. You would just change the sentence structure a little bit. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
All right, and Alex.
Okay. He was so painful. Not painful.
He was in so much pain.
He was in so much pain, and in addition, his friend rubbed salt into his wound.
Good. Okay. Into his wound. Okay. So he was in so much pain. In addition, or okay, hold on. Let me see. He was in so much pain. In addition, his friend rubbed salt in his wound. So you could also say he was in so much pain, and additionally, his friend added to his pain by rubbing salt into his wound. Okay, he was in so much pain, and additionally, his friend rubbed salt into his wound. Okay, I would say, and yet his friend added to his pain by rubbing salt into his wound. Okay, this is what I would say. He was in so much pain, and yet his friend added to his pain by rubbing salt into his wound. Okay?
Okay.
But good. It's a good sentence. All right. Okay, good. I think we will have time to look at damage. And I think this is the last. Oh, no. And we have harm. Okay. All right, let's look at damage. Okay. Let's have Monica, can you read that for me?
Damage as a verb. It is things that are damaged, not people. Damage is the physical harm that is caused to an object. More abstract qualities such as reputations and the economy can also be damaged. Compare the following. The car was so badly damaged in the accident that it was barely worth repairing. When he got home, he discovered that the vase he had bought had been damaged. If he continues drinking like that, his reputation as a defense lawyer will be damaged. High inflation was damaging the country's economy.
Good. Okay, so when we talk about damage, we are talking about things, not people. Okay? However, you can damage a person's reputation. You can also damage the economy, okay? But never the person themselves, okay? Let's go ahead and read the adjective part. Let's read this really quick. So, Ming, can you read that?
Okay. Damage, noun, / damaged, adjective. However, we can also speak of someone being brain damaged, not brain injured, or
Good.
suffering brain damage. But this is an exception.
Yes.
Normally, damage relates to inanimate objects. Professional boxers sometimes suffer irreversible brain damage.
Yes.
There was a huge bomb, and the damage caused to the shopping precinct was quite extensive.
Great. Great job. Okay, and Mateus, can you read this last part for us?
We also have the informal expression, what's the damage? Mean, what's the damage to my purse or my pocket? In the other words, what do I owe you in payment for this service or these goods? Thanks very much for the work you have done on those curtains. What's the damage?
Okay, this word is owe.
Oh,
Owe you. What do I owe you?
what do I owe you? Thanks.
Okay, guys. So, questions on this part.
What's precinct?
Precinct is like I think it means the certain area for shopping. So it's like the district or the, yeah. Precinct is just like a specific place, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a district. Okay. Precinct or district. So, for example, you can also have a shopping district. Okay. Okay. Any other questions from this part?
I would have a question.
Yes.
If you crash your car, that is crash, but what you can see on the car, is that a damage?
Yes, exactly. Perfect example. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to get some examples with damage. It can be an adjective, it can be a noun, it can be the verb, but let's try to get some examples in the last 10 minutes of class. So, Ken, you can start.
Okay, the example sentence?
Yes.
Okay, my insurance covered the damaged part of my car.
My insurance covered the damage. What did you say? The damage of my car?
Yeah, damaged part. I said part,
yeah,
but maybe
damaged.
part is not necessary.
No. The damaged part of my car. Good. My insurance covered the damaged part of my car. Yep. Or you can simply say, my insurance covered the damages done to my car. Okay? The damages done to my car. Okay? It means something that has already happened, so the damages that are done. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Monica?
If you will act like this, your reputation is going to be damaged.
Perfect. Perfect example, Monica. No corrections. Great job. All right, Ming?
The damage I've done to my shoes are irreversible.
Yeah, the damage I've done to my shoes is irreversible. Because you're talking about the damage, not the shoes.
Okay.
Okay? But great job. Mateus?
Okay. I had a big accident and my car was totally damaged.
Oh, okay. Was totally damaged. You can say that. But you can also say my car was totaled. Okay? Totaled means you can no longer use it because the car is completely gone. It's beyond repair. Okay? So it's when the car is completely
destroyed.
Damaged. Okay.
Okay.
So my car was totaled. Okay. All right, Alex.
Okay. The Earth's surface was damaged because of the fallen meteor.
Surface was damaged because of the fallen metal. Good. The Earth's surface.
Okay.
So it's the possessive of the Earth. But good. Great job. Okay, good. We have a little bit of time left. I just want us to read harm. So let's start with Alex. Read that for us.
Okay. Harm, verb. People or things can be harmed or physically damaged. The bank robbers were anxious not to harm anyone. Without doubt, the burning of fossil fuels harms the environment in which we live.
Perfect. Great job. All right, Ken, read the noun.
Okay, harm, noun. We have a number of expressions with noun harm, which are confusingly similar. Welcome to no harm. It will do no harm to. There's no harm in. No harm done. Will my dog be alright with you? He'll be fine. He'll come to no harm in my garden. It we can do no harm to remind him to take the medication before he goes to bed. She might not agree, but there's no harm in asking her to postpone the meeting. I'm sorry to crash into you like that. Are you alright? I'm fine. No harm done.
Good. Okay, and go ahead, Mateus. Can you read this?
Harmful, harmless, edges. Harmful and harmless describe something that has or does not have a bad effect or something else. He looks quite ferocious and barks quite loudly, but he is quite harmless. The harmful effects of smoke on people's health is well documented.
Yes. Okay, class. So, any questions on these three different things? So, harm as a verb, harm as a noun, or harmful and harmless as adjectives?
The last part, he barks. The barks can be used as a human to humans too. Human barks.
Yes. For example, the commander of the military or something barks out the orders.
Oh, I
Okay?
see.
So like get on the ground. It's like shout or yell.
Okay.
Good. Any other questions? Okay, well, if we don't have any questions, unfortunately, we ran out of time to get to practice with harm. But if y'all have questions, feel free to message me on Google+, or you can write me a message in Verbling, and I can check your sentences and get back to you. So this is all the time we have for today. Were there any questions over anything before I leave?
It's okay.
Okay. All right, good. Well, then I had a great, I guess, afternoon with y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's weekend.
Thank
Okay.
you, Danielle.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
See you
Okay,
later.
thanks.
Bye.
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.